Free Fire was developed by the Vietnamese company 11 Dots. It's a third-person battle royale that was developed specifically for mobile devices. The game was designed with low and mid-tier phones in mind, meaning that if you like graphically stunning mobile games, this might not be the one for you.
Whoa.
But if you like easily accessible battle royales with solid mechanics, this game might be the one. When you first look at this gameplay of G-Arena Free Fire, what are your first thoughts? For me, it's, damn, this really looks like PUBG.
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Intel has told us there are at least 7.
Okay, I already see one. Give him. Okay.
They're the same picture.
Much like the game Mobile Legends took inspiration from League of Legends, Free Fire took a lot of inspiration from other big battle royales in 2017. The main difference was that Free Fire was marketed for mobile devices, and as a result, filled a different niche than its PC counterpart. So while the game flew under the radar in North America, where almost everyone has access to PCs, it was an instant success in regions where mobile phones and tablets are the preferred gaming console. This includes regions like South America, Southeast Asia, and Africa. When the game released in December 2017, it was an instant success. Within a year, it became the 4th most downloaded mobile game across all devices and was already outpacing PUBG on the Google Play Store. So, although it took some inspiration from its contemporaries, it appeared to be a pretty good game. So what does Free Fire actually look like? In many ways, it's a pretty generic battle royale. The BR game mode starts as you'd expect, with up to 52 players dropping into one of 5 maps. But unlike PUBG or Fortnite, the game features tons of unique characters, each with their own sets of abilities.
You've got Chrono, a bounty hunter,
Raphael, a gun for hire, Hayato, a samurai heir. Then you've got some less than badass characters. Shiru, the app delivery boy, Maxim, the speed eater, and Skylar, the entertainment CEO. I'm not gonna lie, some of these characters don't sound like they're cut out for a war zone, but hey, that's just me. As we mentioned, each of these characters have their own abilities, and can equip up to 3 others before dropping in. Your kit can include up to 3 passive abilities, such as faster movement when holding a shotgun, higher armor pen as your health gets lower, increased driving speed, and you can also equip 1 active ability. Things like launching a drone that damages and slows enemies, creating a healing zone for you and your team, or dashing forward with a boost of speed. In this way, there's tons of different characters to try, and a lot of incentive to spend money to buy new characters. Over the years, Free Fire has gone the way of Fortnite, securing high-profile collaborations with brands and celebrities.
Mr. Beast!
Remember when we showed Chrono earlier?
Did you notice that it was actually Cristiano Ronaldo? Free Fire has collaborated with Street Fighter, Money Heist, and One Punch Man. Heck, you can even play as Jay Biebs, who, if you didn't know, is actually Justin Bieber. Who'd have guessed? While Free Fire was off to a pretty strong start, in 2018, PUBG released a mobile version of their game. Many expected that a mobile version of the game that everyone wanted to play would be a death sentence for the copycat. After all, Free Fire was built to be an alternative for people who couldn't play PUBG due to not having a computer. However, that wasn't the case. Much like Wild Rift failing to kill Mobile Legends, Free Fire had become a beast in its own right. By November 2019, Free Fire had grossed over $1 billion worldwide. The next year, it was the 4th highest grossing video game in the world with $2.13 billion. And by 2021, it had grossed an estimated total of $4.33 billion. But in February of 2022, Free Fire ran into some trouble when one of its most popular regions was shut out of playing the game altogether. Citing the app as a threat to national security, the Indian government shut down access to the game nationwide. Skirmishes in the northwestern state of Arunachal Pradesh, a region which China has claimed to be a part of South Tibet and not India, began taking place as early as May 2020. In response, India has placed numerous sanctions on the Chinese government and have banned a number of Chinese apps, including TikTok and PUBG Mobile, in 2021. On February 15, 2022, Free Fire was a part of a wave of 54 more apps banned on the Apple and Google Play stores. In a statement, G-Arena apologized for the inconvenience, and many have speculated as to why it was targeted. After all, Free Fire is technically published by a Singaporean company, not a Chinese one. Regardless, Free Fire had become incredibly popular in India following the ban of PUBG Mobile in 2021, and losing one of the game's most populous regions has been kind of a big deal. Regardless, the game has been thriving not only in casual circles, but competitive ones as well. In 2019, Free Fire took its first steps into official esports with the Free Fire World Series. 2 years after its inception, the 2021 World Series would become the most successful esports tournament in world history. Seriously, on top of having a $2 million prize pool, the finals, hosted in Singapore, drew the single highest viewership number of all time. This crowd beat out every world championship from Dota to CSGO to League of Legends, and still hasn't been surmounted despite the wild success of the 2022 League of Legends World Championship, which fell short by nearly 300,000 viewers. To say the least, the game is thriving. And while it may have started as a clone of a game made for phones and tablets, it's grown into a worldwide phenomenon with millions of dollars on the line and tens of millions of players. November 2022 saw the latest iteration of the World Championship, and while it only drew a paltry 1.4 million concurrent viewers, Free Fire remains one of the most viewed, one of the most downloaded, and one of the most played games in the world.
Whoa.
This video is made possible thanks to our wonderful patrons. Massive thank you to everyone on this list, and shout out to B, Cloud, Foxy, Kiaustic, Shampoo, Spartacus, and Yashichi for being Platinum supporters. And an extra special shout out to Marco and Steph for being our Diamond supporters. We really appreciate your continued support. If you want to talk to us, check out our Discord. If you want to support our channel and get info on unreleased videos, check out our Patreon. If you want to help us out in a different way, leaving a like, subscribing, and hitting the bell to stay up to date is also appreciated. My name is Jonah. Thanks for watching.